Put all you've heard about prosperity aside. Your life will never be the same after what I'm about to show you. Millions of lives have been changed by this straightforward ceremony, and it has the power to change yours as well. When others strive for years without seeing results, why do certain people appear to attract wealth so easily? Perhaps luck and hard work aren't the key. Something far more potent exists, and what I'm about to impart here transcends any financial guidance you've ever heard. Despite its simplicity, this age-old technique has the power to change entire lives. Imagine a ritual that is so simple that you can perform it using everyday items in your home right now. Millions of individuals worldwide have already had their lives transformed by this practice, and you might be the next. Please remember to subscribe to the channel and give a like before we start so that you don't miss any more life-changing videos like this one. You can alter your life by leaving a remark that reads, "I accept abundance right now." Have you ever asked yourself, why me, when you gazed in the mirror while feeling the burden of debt and fatigue? What am I doing incorrectly? The money seems to elude you like water every month as the bills come in. You work hard and exert yourself, but it feels like you're stuck in the same spot running on a treadmill, and you know it's the worst. You're not by yourself. This affects thousands of people. I've been there myself, experiencing the same pain in my chest as though wealth were a far-off fantasy, something exclusive to the affluent or fortunate. What if I told you, however, that this run of terrible luck is not related to misfortune or luck? What if the game may be totally changed by a straightforward solution that you are now unaware of? Now picture a time when you can effortlessly pay your expenses and see chances coming up on their own. It appears to be magic, but it's not. Many individuals have already experienced this, and you can too, thanks to what I'm about to reveal. This cycle doesn't have to hold you back. Within minutes, you might be one step closer to the financial change you've always desired. A ceremony that is straightforward but incredibly potent. It is in your grasp. I met someone who transformed my life when I was adrift and unsure of what to do. I met a knowledgeable Buddhist on an unexpected voyage who seemed to have millennia of knowledge in her calm gaze. Although she wasn't materially wealthy, she exuded a quality that couldn't be purchased: prosperity, wisdom, and peace. Despite leading a modest existence, she exuded abundance in every way. The universe seemed to be on his side all the time, and it was she who told me the secret that made all the difference in a few words. Imagine getting to know someone who has spent more than 70 years researching the hidden forces that surround us and the secrets of wealth. Someone who is aware of an age-old wisdom so potent that it can unlock doors you were unaware existed. Best of all, I don't keep this a secret from her alone. He showed me how anyone, including you, may use 3 basic items that you most likely already have in your home to access this limitless riches: a bay leaf, salt, and water. I was initially dubious. How could something so basic have such a profound impact? However, knowledge clarified to me that difficulties or things that are inaccessible do not bring about real change. The biggest transformations, on the other hand, originate from that which is pure, natural, and intimately linked to the energy of the cosmos. These 3 components weren't picked at random. They serve as a direct conduit for the energy of prosperity that is already present, but has been out of your reach up until this point. He told me about folks whose lives changed overnight after using this approach. Like you, they were caught in a vicious cycle of debt and aggravation, but after completing this process, they started to notice unexpected wealth, new chances, and a level of calm they had never known before. Have you ever considered what your life may be like if opportunities and money came to you easily and naturally? The point is that this ritual's strength lies precisely in its simplicity. It doesn't take more work than you had planned. Combining these three components will also allow you to access something that is invisible to the naked eye. A power that is real but invisible that will start to operate in your favor. Take a moment to consider what would happen if you held the power to change both your financial and emotional circumstances. A strong and easily accessible technique that you can undertake at home right now. With this new bountiful reality, how would you respond? Because this long-kept secret is soon to be made public. Finding out how it operates is just one step away, and it might completely change your life. Learn how to use it right now by following me. It's time to share how this secret works now that you know it has the ability to change lives. The best part is that you just need 3 very basic yet tremendously effective components to begin a ritual that you can perform at home now. Let's get this done. Pure water is the first. It is more than a liquid. The ubiquitous emblem of purification is water. She has the power to purify, revitalize, and make room for plenty. Take a moment to reflect. Just as water flows naturally, so too should your life's prosperity. You are communicating to the universe that you are prepared to release repressed energy and make room for the new by employing water. Salt is the second element and has been used for generations in ceremonies to get rid of bad energy. Everything that is preventing you from moving forward can be absorbed by the salt. Concerns, debts, and the nagging sense of being stuck. By including it in the ritual, you will be letting go of these obstacles and making room for success and good vibes to enter your life. The bay leaf comes last. Since ancient times, this unassuming leaf, often overlooked in the kitchen, has served as a potent symbol of triumph and achievement. The winners, warriors, and wise were crowned with laurel. It stands for success and achieving your goals. You are directing the energy of success, prosperity, and dream fulfillment when you use a bay leaf in this ceremony. Now picture these 3 components working together: the laurel drawing wealth, the salt clearing the way, and the water cleansing its course. It looks easy, doesn't it? And this ritual's strength comes from its simplicity. You establish a direct connection with the universe's natural powers, with the transformational, essential, and pure. This is what you ought to do. Put a bay leaf inside a jar of pure water and season with a pinch of salt. Holding the vase with both hands, close your eyes. Take a deep breath and picture all of your money concerns going away. Feel the water washing away the burden of debt, anxiety, and uncertainty. Imagine how laurel gives the abundance you so desperately seek and salt makes room for the new. Now say it again to yourself. Prosperity is something I embrace. I'm prepared for plenty. And when you sip this water, notice how it cleanses your body, mind, and vitality. You believe it to be quite easy. Perhaps. However, the universe's most profound mysteries are straightforward. Additionally, when carried out with sincere intent, this ritual can open doors you were unaware existed. Visualization under guidance. Take a moment to close your eyes and visualize all of your financial concerns being washed away by the sea. Feel your restrictions, fears, and debts being absorbed by the salt. Now picture the bay leaf directing the energy of wealth, bringing opportunity, success, and plenty into your life. How are you feeling right now? Make a reservation. Feeling relieved? Hopeful? This is what this ritual's power can accomplish for you. Money isn't the only consideration. It's about removing obstacles and creating room for what you are genuinely entitled to. A prosperous, opportunity-rich, and peaceful life. Share this video with someone who needs a change and leave a comment saying, "I believe in my transformation," if this makes sense to you. Allow me to share Carlos and Maria's tale with you. Like you and I, we are in a typical marriage, but we are having financial difficulties. They were desperate because they couldn't afford even the most basic necessities, had 3 children, and had bills all over the place. The chances seemed to disappear and the bills continued to rise each month. Maria, who worked 2 shifts to keep the house clean, was almost exhausted, and Carlos had lost his job. The danger of losing everything appeared immediate, and there was a persistent sense of loss. However, something remarkable occurred during that desperate moment. They chose to practice the process I just taught them after watching a video like this one. They had low expectations and hoped that any change would be better than their current situation. Maria made the salt, the bay leaf, and the jar of water that evening. Sitting silently at the kitchen table, they carried out the ritual together. Although it was a straightforward event, it was full of profound meaning. I accept prosperity. I am ready for abundance, Carlos remarked, his hand shaking as he grasped the vase. Everything started to alter at that point. Carlos got a surprise phone call the next week, a job offer for a position I was unaware existed. I never would have thought of this chance, but it seems to have presented itself at the perfect time. Maria was able to negotiate the obligations that same month, and for the first time in years, the bank balance began to increase rather than decline. They couldn't believe it. The feeling of lightness, as though a burden had been removed from their shoulders, was just as much of a factor as the money beginning to flow in. The once closed doors started to open within weeks. For the first time in a long time, they started to prepare for a future free from debt and worry as new prospects presented themselves and they were able to arrange their money. Their lives were now prosperous, and it all began with a basic jar of water, a bay leaf, and a pinch of salt. This narrative, like so many others, demonstrates that the intention, the link it makes with the universe, and the energy it releases are what give this ceremony its power rather than the actual components. Like you now, Carlos and Maria were initially dubious, but they chose to give the exchange a chance, and it eventually located them. Now take a moment to reflect. What would occur if you made the same decision? What if you offered yourself the chance to try something else rather than staying stuck in the cycle of debt, anxieties, and frustration? Suppose that in a month you will have new chances, be able to pay your expenses easily, and finally enjoy the sense of stability you have always desired. You too can experience this metamorphosis, like Carlos and Maria did. They found that often the biggest improvements start with the simplest gestures. So all you have to do is take the first step. But before we're done, you need to know something really crucial. Money is only one aspect of true wealth. Having greater financial security and being able to pay your obligations are not the only goals. Your inner serenity, emotional equilibrium, and healthy relationships are the foundations of true riches. This laurel ritual is a way to match your energy with the best that the cosmos has to offer, not just a way to draw in financial wealth. Open doors to a fuller life, eliminate fear, and balance your emotions. For success is about having plenty everywhere, not only in your financial situation, but also in your enjoyment, well-being, and interpersonal relationships. Even if you have millions in the bank, it won't matter if your relationships are suffering, your body is worn out, and your mind is racing with concerns. For this reason, real change begins on the inside. By purifying your emotional and spiritual energy, as well as the material realm that surrounds you, the laurel ritual permits tranquility to permeate every area of your life. For a little minute, close your eyes and visualize yourself leading a prosperous life that comes easily and naturally. You feel at peace, your relationships are harmonious, your bills are paid off, and your work brings you joy. This isn't merely a pipe fantasy. You are on the verge of discovering the real prosperity and abundance. This ceremony is about liberty, not simply money. Break free from the bonds that held you back from experiencing tension, anxiety, and terror. You attract harmony, balance, and success into every aspect of your life when you welcome prosperity in all of its manifestations. The universe presents you with this abundance, which you are now prepared to accept. Take a deep breath, close your eyes, and visualize under guidance. Imagine your mind at ease, your money in balance, your relationships harmonious, and the burden of worry lifting. Suppose that everything in your life is in harmony with success and that it flows smoothly like water. The cosmos is on your side, you are balanced, and you are at ease. Keep in mind that you are opening the door to a life of fulfillment, harmony, and peace, rather than only obtaining worldly wealth. Your decision to allow yourself to undergo this change is the first step. If this message resonated with you, leave a comment and embrace the abundance. And show this film to someone you care about, because we can change the world one small step at a time. Did you realize that the biggest changes happen through tiny, regular steps rather than at one large moment? The secret to unlocking the doors of prosperity is the ritual you just learned, but maintaining it is the real challenge. It is insufficient to carry out the ritual just once and hope that everything will change as if by magic. What turns a basic practice into an unbreakable power is consistency. Imagine that you are sowing the seed of prosperity each time you do the ritual. It may feel like the first drop of water on dry ground the first time, but with each time you do it, the earth starts to change. The plant of abundance will soon blossom in your life as the roots become stronger. Can you picture a life in which chances present themselves organically, challenges vanish, and the tide of wealth becomes steady? Consider it. You are sending a strong message to the universe when you make a commitment to repeating the practice. You are letting him know that you are available, prepared, and willing to accept. This bond grows stronger with each ceremony, and the alterations become unavoidable. Those who persevere are rewarded by the cosmos, and the power of repetition will be your greatest ally if you want to see improvements that last. Until you notice the first indications of change, how many times will you perform this ritual? Weeks pass for some, and days for others. When will you be there? Don't pass up the chance to learn about it. If you are not open to the possibilities that life presents, there is no point in following any ritual. Do you know how your ideas affect the world around you? What you draw into your life is strongly influenced by your thoughts and, more importantly, your feelings around wealth and success. The consequences might not be as dramatic as you anticipate if you carry out this routine only as a mechanical act without genuinely thinking that you deserve riches. Your thinking is where real transformation starts. What you think is conceivable is what the universe reacts to. You obstruct the flow of abundance if your mind is always filled with uncertainties, anxieties, or thoughts of shortage. However, you are already beginning to match your energy with what you want if you opened up and let your imagination picture all the prospects, possibilities, unexpected wins, and the sensation of financial freedom. The most crucial thing is this: you must have faith, regardless of how straightforward the ritual appears. This is merely the conduit for a more profound transformation. The purpose you put into it is what counts most. To what extent are you prepared to accept that you are deserving of success? The real trigger is this: because you place yourself in a position to receive the instant your mind opens. If you put away ideas of scarcity and allow yourself to be open to the genuine prospect of riches, what might happen in your life? See the difference when you try this in the following ceremony. Few people are aware of a profound secret. The universe will offer you more if you are grateful for what you already have. Being grateful is more than just a lovely feeling. It is a strong force that transforms your energy field entirely. Being thankful raises your vibration to the point where opportunities for success come easily. Have you ever seen that those who consistently show gratitude for the little things in life appear to lead more fortunate lives with more opportunities? For a moment, picture yourself increasing the flow of positive energy around you each time you express thanks. You are starting a cycle of abundance when you complete the ritual and, in the end, express gratitude for the prosperity that is coming, even before it materializes. The universe responds by giving you more when it senses that you are grateful for what you already have. What changes the "I don't have" into the "I already have everything I need" is gratitude. Your connection with prosperity is altered by this change in perspective. Your energy field is perfectly aligned with the flow of abundance when you stop focusing on what you lack and begin to be grateful for what has already come or is on its way. The more you give thanks, the more you attract. When you begin to be thankful for both what you currently have and what is ahead, can you picture what your life will be like? When you express thankfulness, what opportunities will the universe present to you? Money is frequently the first thing that comes to mind when we discuss success, isn't it? However, you must realize that real prosperity is much more than just financial success. You can use the ritual you learn to bring about change in every aspect of your life, not simply to draw in money wealth. As you unlock the energy of plenty, you'll find that profound and unexpected transformations start to occur. Imagine if there is more harmony in your personal connections, improve your relationships with others around you, and cultivate inner serenity to draw in more compassion and love. Or that when tension and worry are progressively replaced by a feeling of equilibrium and serenity, your health starts to improve. This ceremony opens up energy that permeates all part of your life, not just financial energy. All of a sudden, you become more determined and concentrated, and things that previously seemed impossible begin to come to you. True prosperity is not shared, which is why this occurs. It is an energy and a state of being that, when triggered, has an impact on everything in its vicinity. You are in harmony with universal balance when you are in harmony with the flow of riches. Additionally, this equilibrium promotes development in all spheres, including your relationships, profession, and mental health. Imagine the impact a simple routine may have on your relationships, health, and general well-being if it can bring you financial riches. If all these elements were in balance, how would your life be? We frequently overlook this principle when pursuing success. The body and mind are closely related. The ritual you learnt encompasses your body, mind, and emotions, and it extends well beyond a spiritual practice. And the practice's potency stems from this connection. There is more to the ritual than merely reciting words and combining components. It's about connecting with your inner energy, feeling and being fully present. During the ceremony, take deep breaths. Consider every drop of water to be a representation of cleansing. Your concerns are being absorbed by the salt. The laurel leaf is associated with success and triumph. A portion of your brain is activated when you concentrate on these bodily feelings, which aids in providing a deeper anchor for this experience. The mind and body collaborating to make their goals a reality. This body-mind link is potent because it enhances the ritual's energy as you develop cognitively and physically. Our ideas and feelings have a direct impact on our mental and physical well-being, as science has previously demonstrated. In addition to opening the door to financial success, the ritual's creation of this union also creates an energetic sphere of balance and healing in all facets of your life. How would your life alter if you could sense the change from the inside out, if the body and mind were both responsible for the prosperity you seek? What will you do with this knowledge now that you have discovered the key to achieving prosperity in your life? You learned a basic ritual that is more than just a routine. It is the secret to changing your spiritual, emotional, and financial realities. It is up to you to decide whether or not to use this ceremony. Therefore, all you have to do now is take action. But keep in mind that action is where prosperity starts. Don't let this chance slip away. Have you witnessed the way this ceremony has changed people's life, provided harmony and balance, and opened doors to abundance everywhere? It is going to go through the same thing now. Perform the ceremony today take the bay leaf, a bit of salt, and this pitcher of water. Shut your eyes. Imagine success coming into your life as you feel the energy pouring. Now is your time to make a change. Please like, share, and leave a comment below if this video resonated with you and you feel prepared for this change. Accept plenty. The more you expand this energy, the more it becomes for you. Therefore, share this message with someone who needs this shift as well. Share this video, leave a comment, and embrace prosperity so that other people can change their life.